again, they have never
They don't
played
look
this
at
map before, and it
titles.
looks
They don't care about
jazzy.
titles.
It's
They
gonna
look at
start by locking in the Neo.
you got to earn
Look,
respect.
I'm totally on board with the Neon here. I think it's so good at helping you scale down.
What the hell?
What is happening? What am I seeing?
Wait, G2 are so selfish. I'm like, don't look at them, and this is what they do.
Yeah, that is in fact a Yoru here.
Lothar is probably having the time of his life right now.
The really strange thing about this Yoru, though, for me, is it doesn't
Okay.
feel like there's a ton of setup
A
backing up.
Yoru.
Like, there's talking about, like, the
I've done some
Yoru,
theory
Yoru,
crafting.
like,
I've done
what
some
other
theory crafting with
setups
Yoru on
to
this map.
get you in with the more aggressive teleports you're instantly playing,
It's
but
not the
people
best.
love that going.
That is
It's okay.
actually,
It's
like,
okay.
a really good
It-
point
I-
because Yoru is
sure.
their only flashes. Like there is no setup behind
Let's
it,
see what
but
happens.
C9 doesn't have
It's
any
not the best
flashes at
map,
all,
but it's
so
not the
I have
worst
no
map.
idea how this
Let's
is
go
gonna
with
play
that.
out, but I think it's honestly G2 favorite. I hate to say this, but I just comp wise.
Well, this series just continues to get better and better and better. Vans and Potter, I can't wait to see what you guys make of this Asian select.
Once again, even I don't know. Nothing but good surprises, but at least a good series, right? We had no idea what C9 was going to do on Pearl. This looks a little bit more standard. But we got to talk about this.
Breach
Yoru
on
here.
Pearl. Breach on Pearl has. The problem is Breach on Pearl's fine, but I do think that a KO is better or a Fade is better. So it's like, but I do think it can be good. Raise on Pearl, it's okay. The thing again is, it for me this is just such an like initiators are really strong on this map, and it's looking. The more that I watch this map, the more I'm thinking that the Sage is really important. B plays a lot similar to Icebox B.
Especially if we don't have that breach for support for the long sights to get in. So we'll see what happens. We're already starting the pistol round.
We'll see. Okay, C9 on the defense, G2 on the attack. We have 4-man push into middle, which you will never. I don't think you're going to see that again, but maybe I'm wrong. And then in return, are they going to get out onto site? Prowler goes in, trip, gets broken, wall out, smoke here, good plant, no one coming behind, trip still here. Yoru's on the other side of the map, just TP'd.
Overtake the site from the staircase.
Wait, the Yoru's going to own everyone, right?
What's going on. That is exactly what's going on.
Yeah, the Yoru TP, Giuliano finding her time to make this flank happen. G2
Oh, the stun's not good.
She's making sure that the timing
Oh my goodness.
is going to come through, but the dash, the slide
What's the
coming
delay?
out for Cloud9.
Jig is up though. Here comes the flank from Giuliano. Takes down Mel and the fight comes in
The
towards the
timing's crazy on
staircase.
some of this.
Katsumu with the right clicks onto Mimi for the sage dip. We're starting onto the defuse, but it's G2 all over the scoreboard.
Damn,
with
okay, this
Glance
was
on the
kind of
last
nice.
kill.
Nice
And
pistol.
G2
Nice
with
pistol. It
another
was like the
pistol.
perfect call against what
So many
C9 wanted
players
to do.
coming into this pistol round from both squads,
Had a
right? I mean,
TP,
we saw
went
Cloud9,
out, they
all
went over
4
towards the
members
site, they
super
took the
grouped
TP, we had a
together in
lurk,
that
we had a
mid.
lot
They
of
didn't
a
want to
delay over
defend the
towards
site,
here.
they just wanted to make that retake.
C9 decided to go for a
Happen
4-man
ASAP,
push
but
onto middle so they could
Giuliano,
have
man, from the start, you could see
kind of an
the
early
entire
retake, but the
game
wall
plan
was...
to allow her to use that
It was
TP,
weird because they all
make
had
it
different
and make
ideas.
that
They wanted to
flank
wall
work.
plan like this and create chaos,
Such
but actually
clever
everything was so
plays
good.
coming
This was
through
nice as
right
well.
off the gate here
G2 had
on
some,
pistol.
yeah, I like the pistol.
That's
I'm
done
just
at the pistol
waffling.
round if you're
I like
a
the
C9
pistol.
White fan, because now it's going to be okay. Well, at least we know there's going to be these wacky TPs coming out from Giuliano, who sets one up at the beginning, just on the other side of control. So you try to go here for some early pillar focus with Mel on the top. Force a TP away.
Okay. I see. I get it.
Nothing but pistols on the side of Cloud9. This should be an easy plant, but we say these things all the time, guys. And then all of a sudden, the
So this is why the
counter
Sage
comes
is
through,
becoming
but
a
this
lot
is
more
looking
meta,
like business
right?
as
To allow
usual.
plants
Sage
like
will
this.
shoot
This is now a
protect
sick
Mimi.
plant for after plant over towards
And
here,
Cloud9,
and just
if
walling
they're
those
able
off
to
means
do
that you
some
don't have to go
damage,
into
maybe
the
get
2
some
normal
ultimate
spots here. So
points on
Sage
the board, all
becoming
this anti-eco, it
not
would be
as heavy
huge,
meta and
setting
as
themselves up.
needed as it is on Icebox,
Positioning here
but
from G2 is
It's a
just looking
cleanup.
too
it's
good,
slowly
exactly.
starting to look
Clean up on aisle 4.
pretty pivotal.
I should have said clean up on aisle 9. What a big miss.
This is
That
nice.
said, though,
Good
Petra
smoke
gets
as
the
well. The
last
smoke
kill
is
there
nice.
into the
Blocks
round.
off heaven.
That's G2
Bit of a
with 2.
one-way for this angle.
It's good to see that G2 are playing to their strengths.
Okay, nice from
even on
G2.
these
Full eco from
anti-ecos. Not getting
C9.
overzealous. We saw a
Full
little
buy,
bit
2 light
of that in
armors.
maps 1 and
We actually
2.
have a good amount of
This is it,
rifles
map
still here
3.
as well, so
Full
I don't know, it's
purchase
not the worst
coming on the
bonus,
board
it's
for
actually a pretty good
Cloud9. And,
bonus.
we talked about the fact that they seem to be slowing down just a little bit. That sort of coordination and teamwork
Petra's 2 away
that we
from
always
her role.
commend this Cloud9 squad for. was slowing down.
Another
in that
Icebox
second
B
half
site,
of
yeah.
map two. So on this
Potentially
first
the
run round,
worst designed
absolutely looking
site.
for
We
decisive
might have just made
plays
another one
across
with
the
this
board
map.
for all 10 players.
Yeah, as you mentioned, C9W.
Oh,
my.
dude, double
It's gonna be
dink.
Bob opening
Good
things up
night.
with the headshot. Not only that, a dink onto Marion. Thankfully, Mimi's there for the heal. But there's pressure going in towards Art. Flashes to push
DFL or
Jazzy Kids
something.
away. But this is still not going to allow G2 to get any early map control after that beautiful shot to open things up.
And Petra still holding her ground. She wants to try to avenge Glance's death if she can. Bob, beautiful shot. And that smoke is just going to hold G2 off at bay. And Jazzykins to clean up as well. Petra tried. You know, she tried to be as patient as she can, but she gets taken out. All of a
Astra on
sudden,
this
it's
map,
just
yeah,
Juliano
pretty
and
strong,
Mimi.
honestly.
No TP on the map here.
The
for
smokes are
Juliano. She does have
good.
a
The
spike on
fake
her
smoke
back, and
here
she's
is
gonna
really
leave her
good.
teammate
Just the
in Mimi
presence everywhere around.
and
The
try
thing
to
is,
make
the
something
long map,
happen.
right? Long maps at
It's
Brimstone's
just
out.
Mel across the map
And
here.
then Omen's pretty good. I do think Omen's good. I like Omen playing in this area. I'm gonna stop talking because the Yoru's like made a lot of space with the spike. I'm not sure. Dude, it can be anywhere. The thing is, you see a Yoru, it can literally be anywhere.
20 seconds left on the clock. Only a Vandal
I've given up on the
available.
Omen. No, I like the Omen.
Looking at this radar, it seems to be the advantage coming in for Mel.
I do like the Omen in this. I think the Omen is really good on the defense. I think the flash over towards A and just the flash over towards here is like super strong. You can peek from here and here. So I personally really like the Omen, but I think the Astra's like plug and play pretty good.
Petra, she's looking like she wants to have fun in tandem with Juliano. 2 ultimates, just 1 point away from each.
If you want the Sage, you have to give up the Viper. Is it
some
worth?
Really funky things. With this Yoru ultimate and
You can make it,
together.
dude. You can make
So,
work. You can make
maybe
both
that
work.
is the win
But again, the
condition, you know,
Viper
the breach
requires a
fault line
little bit of
doesn't need to be
more
there.
effort in
Petra and
terms
Yoru,
of.
we'll see.
You might need like a smoke lineup for some of these places, whether it's here, or here.
To see if that plan is going to come into
It just
fruition.
makes it a lot easier to
little
plant.
bit- a
I'm not
little bit
saying
of
that
damage
it's necessarily
both
better
ends
than the
of
Viper, but in
chambers
terms of your
when round
ranked
comes
games,
out.
you're
A little bit
gonna
more
find it
damage.
easier.
Very slow start for G2. Mary just making sure there's no funny business
I
on
like
the
that.
B main side, and there's a lot of decisions to make. Do you shoot it? Do you not? Sumi's like, wait a minute.
Well, it disappeared, so at least we know
That's
that was
funny.
a decoy, but the decoy was good to break
Ooh,
that
the
trip,
peek
and
there
Tatsumi
wasn't
runs
like
back
fully out
and
enough.
That's a heavy duel to win for C9, but Petra looks to answer back.
Okay.
Hot
Petra.
now available,
Uh-oh.
she slipped through. And looking for the time against the Sage, there's a headshot running in, a counter out from
Oh my
Jazzykins. Really pulled onto the
Oh my
ground.
God, that's
Low
craziness.
HP as we dance inside the smoke. Petra then dissipates after
Mary
that
would have
duel.
come up
A
on
4
radar here.
versus 3. At least G2 has taken control towards this B site, and they'll get a
She should know she came up on
Yeah, with
radar,
all those
but it feels like
distractions
she. Okay.
happening, G2 were
Yep, it's
able
fine.
to get this
Oh my
ground.
goodness.
Mary finding so much space. Oh, and the timing she
Keep an
just
eye on the
turns away.
Astra
Jazzy's
luck
able to
at
punish.
spawn.
Waiting for that timing from Glance. Instant kill onto Jazzykins.
One
So we
extra
know
star
there's
as
that
well,
alert towards
so
spawn. Last two
That's
players
that one. There's one
coming
down
in
on the
from
spike to
B-Link of
pull
C9,
off.
and we know
There's a
also
chance
the
that this is a
stage
little bit off the spike
But
actually, and
don't
you
know where
could
she
defuse from
retreated.
here.
Glance on top of heaven. And that's 2 quick kills from
Damn,
G2.
okay, big round for them.
Continuing with the crossfiles, but this time
Big
watching
rounds.
their angles on
Res
both
comes in
plant
for
and
money.
reverse
I
out.
think that's so
Exactly,
worth.
and Mimi's also gonna go ahead and invest
Can
her
we add quite a
ultimate
few
into
rules in
this
terms
one,
of
make
resing
sure
for
that
this?
that
I think the
economy
rule that we
stays
decided
high
on in
for G2,
Liquid was
and
pretty much
that
first
was
6
beautiful.
rounds. If you want to
it
use
was
res
towards
for
this
money,
B
you
site, and
can.
once again, these post plants
Unless
are
you're
so
literally
tough
winning
if
like
you're defending
5-0
and you're coming
maybe.
for the retake. There's just
But
so
as long as your
many
money's slow
crevices
within
and
the first
corners.
6
You
rounds,
gotta
you want to
check
kind of
left,
snowball your
then
money
you
a
gotta
bit.
check deeper left. There's a lot of corners. that
G2
you
always
gotta
have a luck at the
retake
moment, yeah,
if you're the
and it's
defenders
working
towards that
great.
B.
At least the positive aspect for C9 is understanding that G2 in the past on that
Still get a
previous
full
combos
buy.
I mentioned
Let's,
before, likes to work on that mid. They did a great
Okay,
job
there's
to
gonna be a
hold
duel
that
soon, but I'm gonna
Jazzykins
circle
against
everyone that
Sumi.
can't buy
But the
next.
exterminators are still being pushed very confidently and with lots of success for G2. We want to try to fight back onto that by working towards the A orb. And here comes the dimensional drift from Juliano. The flashes for the team to follow behind. And now she's
No
right
way.
back at the
Yeah, I was
side.
going to say,
No
surely you're
ball to come out
TPing
to.
here.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Look how much people they brought over here.
My God.
Fade ult comes
It's
out
all
as
a
well,
fake.
and then actually just all
Juliano
over towards B.
single-handedly
This is a
with
nice
Petra
fake
are
G2
able
look
to just
prepped
sell
on
the
this
fake
map.
completely.
I'm actually
Cloud9,
seeing
they've
some
all
great stuff.
rotated. It's a free plan
The
for
only
G2.
problem at the
We've been
moment,
talking about these
I mean,
poses and
let's
how
wait and see.
difficult they've been. 5 versus
They haven't
5.
got any kills, I guess, is
Got
the
some
only thing. But they
utility on
wall
the
off
board
here.
to
They
make
have
this happen,
great
but this is
positions.
gonna be so
Everyone has to
tough.
kind of
Yeah,
check these
especially now
areas
with
as
the
well.
top
See, they're waiting
rare,
for the
and
luck.
because you
That keeps
so
happening
want
to them. They are
rotate
waiting for the luck, and there
into
is a luck.
this map,
But it's
there's
going to be
not
so
much
late.
time to work
I reckon
left.
this
So
luck
you
won't
have to
activate
act
until this
quickly for
wall's done.
C9, and that might
Is that
be an
literally what they're doing?
opportunity
They only luck
for
until
G2
the
to
wall
catch
starts getting
C9
shot,
on
and then
slip up
that's
for
the
this
go.
retake. Jazakin is looking to be the first point of contact. Spots one, goes out with the overdrive.
Damn, the time, chat. I was looking at the timing of this duel the whole time. I've never seen better timing. It was crazy.
But Bob answers back for a bit. Only Alexis and Bob.
Mel
This is
was
looking to be one of those
so
situations where
so
it's
patient.
not going to happen for C9, no matter what. You can't even save your weapons. And G2
Damn,
are
what a
just winning
nice round.
after round confidently.
Dude, these rounds are so good right now.
Glance, such a superstar in the server.
Yeah, so you know the timing of this luck at middle? No joke, Mel was watching this, and then this for about 10 seconds. Then the second she decides to go into sight, Petra literally turns the corner. It was a great fake though, double ult fake.
And G2, what a creative play coming through.
Yeah, what a creative, like, we've seen like 3 really good set rounds from them so far.
Yeah. Also with
Cloud9 bit so hard.
Exactly, especially with the Nightfall too, so it seems as though there's just going to be a lot of utility being dealt. And those fakes, another one of those moments where C9 should eventually call a timeout soon to just
Okay,
try
this is
to
looking
adapt
good.
a little bit
Who's gonna
more.
plant?
Trying to think,
They
but
have the
so
liberties
far,
of
every
knowing
single round,
that
Christine,
no
it's
one's
been
close,
like a
so
new
we can
trick
still
up
plant.
the
Petra's
sleeve
gonna
for
plant, get some
G2.
ults online
How the
close.
hell do you adapt to
They're
this?
doing great of just saving some of these ults as well. This was just an eco, so they didn't want to use the Astra ult into it. They're playing this so smart. Like, they're making sure that they're saving the ult for the big buy rounds. You're going to see an Astra ult next round, most likely. Everyone does this over towards B next round, so you might see that as well.
I was not expecting
That's
the Yoru
unlucky.
to have so much impact so far. We're only in round 6.
It's looking to be another round coming in here for G2, with Alexis just trying to bait some noise, trying to at least find some silver lining, and it's not going to happen. Lots of utility once again, and that's one of
And
those
they
things.
can't get kills. Okay.
Not only that, you're looking at the
This is
pulse times,
strong
Christine.
so far.
They still have so much utility to work with for G2.
Nico, what's up,
Like
dude?
one of those moments where you're playing rat games and you're like, I can't even play the game.
Let's see. Let's see.
Absolutely, and take a look at the money even on the side.
Everyone does normally
We've
do
been
the B
talking
ult,
about
but
maps,
I've
this
seen
whole
so much
series
new
here,
stuff that
every
maybe
round
they,
has kind of been balling out
I
of
don't know.
budget.
I'm kind of
This time
expecting
around,
anything at the
G2,
moment.
they
I'm
can make
expecting
some
maybe
pretty
like
big
a,
purchases and even have extras
I don't know.
left
I'm
over,
expecting
so
a lot of stuff with this ult. I feel like they haven't. They're gonna have a plan with this Astra ult.
Game plan, and you can see the watch party still going strong. So hyped for Mary.
Good time for a timeout. I mean, this is good, but again, like I was saying, I'm just expecting so much, so I don't even know what I talk about. I definitely need to. You definitely need to talk about. There's like 3 strong TPs on this map that you need to talk about.
On that mid, but those extremities, how do you stop Juliano? Do you have to now at this point, Christine, leave somebody back in B site? Because this seems to
I
be
don't know,
where
this
the
is
game
hard.
crashes are going.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you've got to be able to deal with the Yoru, right? We've just seen, as you say, too many times now where that gate crash is having too much impact, I'd say, right? And if they're able
Fortunately,
to have
Yoru,
that
dude, the
utility
Yoru,
rather
okay,
than
at least
info
on
to
attack, the
not
Yoru
let
right now
someone
is
on
looking
these
good,
base,
like looking
then
great.
we could potentially see some sort of a defense, but so far, from every single round, Cloud9
Do you know what?
even been
Do you know
able
what,
to
chat?
play
Yeah,
at
I agree with Bacon here. I think
Tried to
this
fight a little bit
this
towards that
pause
A
here,
main,
this might
but
be
then
the hardest. Like
mid-control
normally
has
for a
been
lot of these
slightly
pauses that I
passive,
watch, at least in
and
the watch
also
party,
he's been
I'm just
passive
like
now.
I feel like I know
wonder
what
at
I
this
would
point if
say,
it's gonna be a Yoru faking and TP
but I
away. Should
actually
you gain more
don't think I
control
know
on
what
that
I would
mid,
say in this.
where we don't see too much of G2 if it's not for like that mid round.
Yeah, that definitely could be interesting, especially considering how the pistol round went, and I believe round 4 went, right? We saw a lot of grouping coming out for Cloud9, and they went re-aggressive.
I don't know if I'd be using. I don't know if I'd be using the cipher. I might even be using the chamber trip into the corner of B behind the screen where they TP to. That's like the only thing I can think, because that's the main TP that they're using right now. I would definitely be holding on to A main.
Are
heavier. I guess that would literally be it. I would put a chamber trip behind the screens and I would fight a main a lot heavier. I don't know. This one's dude, this one is a hard timeout. The thing is, we haven't seen too much.
More value off like Jazzikins dashing out or something like that too. So I mean, at this point, there's gonna have to be
because even when I'm watching, even the super late locks have been like. They've kind of been ready for them, at least that round that I'm thinking of with Mary against Petra. I don't know, I think you have to fight here, or you have to fight...
Bob with an ultimate coming online, and again, aggression.
What do we change?
Mel, she's gonna take the duel, she doesn't want this Yoru shenanigans to happen, and it's
we haven't actually changed, they haven't changed much.
She's so blind.
Well, it was going to be a chamber versus chamber, but when a blindside comes out from the Yoru, just retreat. Reposition yourself, but also here's the advantage potentially you have to reposition from
it might be FPX where they change it after. Yeah.
Aim down the sights and look under to the cross into B. There's no Viper wall that's going to be able to block her line of sight, but the utility from Glance could be important.
Wow, that was nice.
Huge open.
Yeah, that was really good. Prowler goes in, punish here with the suck. This was nice.
Ever asked for. Mary decides to take that time, find something else. The res does come through, but oh no!
That's good, they created a lot of pressure here. Astra's going to take the space, but this would have been hard, so nice ult that goes in. Are we going to do anything fancy with this, or are we keeping it simple? No, keeping it simple. This is one of the best rounds C9 have had, and it's still looking a little bit hard. Eventually going to be 2 smokes here. Dude, so much util. There's so much util. They have no smokes they can fully play here. They do have a wall. I tell you what, this wall actually might be it. Of course, there's a luck.
She's got to go. The time is ticking away. She can't afford to just wait as long as she would have liked.
No, she doesn't need to go until they touch the spike. Touch the spike, they're going to suck. And then we're going to start doing the luck.
Petra goes for the kill. Unlike for Jazzikins to lose that duel. But it's looking really good for G2.
There's a luck. There's a dude behind. Dude, it's... I'm so impressed. This is so good.
That was Mary. Of course it was Mary that was playing that round so well. Yeah. So disciplined. And
chat, these late looks are brutal.
And playing those high percentage rounds.
Do you know what's really cool? Is every time they have like a there's like a go signal, right, for when the luck gets activated. So when you know the A take they did where they you know the B take where they faked A with the 2 ults, they had a wall here, right, and when the wall got shot, that was the signal to go with the luck, right? On this one here, they lucked here, and then the go signal was when they touched the spike, because you can pretty much walk here. They can use the Astra suck, and then the timing would be fine. They would never be able to fall for you going here. Like they always have a go signal on their lurks, and it's just so late. It's so smart.
Is going back over towards that B main. You can see that this time around Cloud9, they don't want to deal with it, but they've got a bit of the wrong read. Yeah. G2. The conditioning that they've been putting on this entire
Petra?
first half is paying
okay,
off
so they pick up the ult, so they want to hit this site. And as we can see, it's actually this is the right side at the moment.
They broke the TP right away, which then potentially will just put G2 into the A site, and the TP goes into mid instead with the second one. The headshot onto Mel, and Giuliano's just playing around the map.
What?
Yoru finding so much value.
Dude, I need to see that from her POV. So they fade ult, so you can't hear the TP, so then she TPs pretty much on top of the head. I need to see it. I need to see it from that POV. It's so good.
On the pulse plan, forward positions, not too much that Bob could do. She's looking to see if she can pick up Giuliano's weapon. It's not going to work out. Mimi swings out, and that is not going to be
I'm getting like blown away every single round. Everything is so good. They have so many plans. They have so many set rounds with ults. It's madness.
G2, they can't be stopped.
Dude, please show me a replay of this POV.
Any mistakes at this point, and it's not for a lack of trying. When we're looking on
that wasn't the main one that I wanted to see. Okay, so yeah, basically what happened though, chat, I can try and draw it. Is like
They're just in the
Let me
right
wait for
place
this.
at the right time. Even the
So
last
Fatal,
round, Mel
I
opened the
would
round
need to
with
watch
an
this back.
opening
Fatal
onto the
Fatal
side.
hit,
I
they knew
believe
it hit.
was
Then there's a
Mary,
TP over
and they
towards, was
still
it
are
here?
unable to recover.
I would need to see exactly where it is, but obviously they can't hear it because the Fatal takes away sound. And then you just don't realize that the Yoru is literally next to you.
Get 3 kills for C9. It'll fall back. G2 now stuck
Nice
on the
shutdown
top
from
control.
C9.
Mimi's still
We'll give them
away,
this.
far
Nice
away
shutdown
from
over
being able to get a
towards
res out.
B.
At least give a little
They
bit
played
of
really
hope
heavy,
G2
3
into
people
this
here.
round.
Now, this is the
And it
first
was
time
kind of
we're
a
seeing
little bit of a
G2
gamble.
at a numbers disadvantage. It will be very interesting to see how Mimi plays this off. 2 points away from the ultimate res. Things can't get one enemy remaining. Oh, never mind.
Okay, nice shutdown from them. Let's see if they can get some
No
momentum.
dicey situations at all.
I wonder
But
if
yeah, you gotta
G2 wants
hear it
to
for
call a
C9.
pause after this.
We want to try to work up towards the B.
There isn't
also
too
a
much
bit
to
more
talk
against
about,
Orbs,
but
work with to make sure that we're not really
okay,
pushing
they
out from that corner
okay
for
they have
G2.
ults, and dude,
That
I'm
was
telling
one
you,
of
they
those
have so many
moments
set
where
rounds when they have
went
ults.
to
It's
duel,
we're gonna see
that was gonna
something.
be the round for them. And that time it was C9.
This is so tough. Such a tough game right now if you're Cloud9 White. Giuliano once again on this Yoru. The ultimate.
Aren't
it's
G2
all time.
showing too much of their
The last
playbook?
time
This is
around,
the
she
perfect
went
time
for
to
an
show it.
A
The
and
biggest
faked
tournament of the year
completely on her
against
own
the
with that
heavy
fake.
favorites,
We'll see what
third map.
Giuliano's plan is. Cloud9
This is
again,
the time.
contesting this B main.
Here comes the dimensional drift. Yoru moving forward into this B site. But I
Do
don't
not
see a
peek
TP
with the
going
raid. Thank
for
you
us.
so much.
To
Chaz, get some
fall
slug
back
approves in for the
actually
raid.
to play the pulse plant. The rest here of G2 falling right behind a decoy once again that allows
Dude,
Jazzikins to get
how are
one
they?
on. Great
How
crosshair placement,
how
and
is
G2
how is she
won an
allowed to do
entry
this?
into the site for B.
Spike will go down. Bob finds herself in a forward position, is good for it. Mimi gets taken out. All of a sudden, 3v3.
Ooh, but we converted towards the left side.
I was
of our
about,
right side of the
dude.
back
I feel like I
walls.
don't have a chance to
A
speak on some of this.
1-for-1, and
The
Petra leaning back out towards Pillar. Now setting up a
Double
crossfire with the
Prowler as
spike is
well.
planted directly for them. Alexis and Mel. Off shot missed.
Prowler.
Only one more to go, and it's going to be Mel picking up the
Prowler.
Elder Flame Vandal. Looking to fight back here.
Dude,
into
it's
the
so
back
good.
walls, but Petra stings out for the kill, and that's G2. 8-2 was such a dominating attack half.
What an incredible round. And the best part of it was that you included the fact that it was an Elder Flame Vandal in that. I mean, listen, if you're going to win and dominate NA's best in Cloud9 White, you
They're
have to
so
do it in
fast,
style.
yeah.
I love
Pre-nuff.
the fact that she was
Pre-nuff,
able to do
it's
that
good.
with the Elder Flame. And again, Giuliano finding another entry
Kishin,
on the
what's up,
back
dude?
of that Yoru kit. So much value, so much impact coming through here for G2. And again, I gotta say it, Giuliano.
NA predictable.
At this point,
Yeah,
there you
Bacon.
go,
I know
that
you want.
mid-control
I'm
trying to
I'm
do a
looking at
little
you. I
bit
know
more.
you'd
It
want to
was
run
the
this after
overdrive
seeing
to
it.
try to
It looks
take control
great.
of Plaza.
But the thing is, once you
Just
watch
got
this,
stopped right away.
it's never going to work as well as it has this one. It's one of those comps
Pretty
that
confident, pretty
you watch it,
comfortable.
first
Considering
time
we
it's
have
going to
both of our
work
teammates ready to
unreal.
just pounce and
Second
react
time,
off any sort of contact.
second time you have a
Cloud9, 3 members.
good, I would say a
Those are
good
the
idea.
kinds
You have
of
a better
plays that
idea what's going on. I
Cloud9
still think that
attempted on
there's a lot you
the
can
first
do,
round and round 4. They
but
weren't
it definitely will
successful.
never work as well as it is at the
Timing is
moment.
everything, and Glance does get taken out.
We'll take those for C9 for sure, but 2 of them are heavily damaged. Things are
Like the
still looking
Fnatic
good for
Breeze,
G2
yeah.
to continue to work around the map. A minute left.
Even
on to
like
the
the
clock.
Paper X against
Scenarios looking to open up towards this B site.
FPX.
More passive plays from C9.
Not saying that they won that, but
Mel just winning the back of screens.
that comp would only
See
ever
that
give
G2 are
value
slowing it down 'cause Mimi wants to
once.
get this res
Dude.
off on her teammates,
Dude.
allowing her teammates to get a little bit more control
They're
before
so
the
scared of a
action goes
Yoru.
down.
Look at this.
And I like this adjustment, right? G2 have been very aggressive and in Cloud9's face, but this time around, with their win conditions being this res,
How
they've
is
slowed it
everything so
entirely down.
perfect for
They're just
G2 right
defaulting.
now?
Yep.
If one of their players gets picked off,
Oh my
all
god, the
good.
Yoru
They
is
just
just
maintain this
in.
control, get
Look
the
at them,
res off, and
3-man. 3-man walk, they get the res out. Now they know they're all out of position. Smokes are here.
Looking to
Mimi still has a
There's
wall.
not going to be anybody there.
Wall goes in.
Wall to block off towards the spawn. Plant is now coming in. There's not too much utility or even weaponry to work with for Cloud9 White.
Another flank. Another flank. Bob this time. She sniffed
Okay,
it out.
that one might have been too much.
And the retake, it's in action.
But I
Gonna be
think
one down there from that
okay,
kill from
actually
Bob.
this is gonna be hard.
Cosmic Divide then
Nice ult.
coming out to
Petra
out from
needs
the
to use this
defense.
to buy time. She's
So Petra crossfire with Mimi. Here comes the swing out from Church. And they're praying for these kills. A res to come out. A
So
2
smart.
versus 2. Consuming on low HP. The headshot on the Mary.
Damn, they can't catch a break. This is so good.
Glance stays around for
The
G2.
Yoru is,
9 to
chat, the
2
Yoru
into
is
the
causing
half.
them so much damage. They had to
You saw
3-man
Katsumi
patrol,
really
just
trying
looking.
her damnedest to win that round, completely baiting her teammate with that res as she should.
It is
to try to
crazy.
take over the round into her own hands, but again, the post plants for G2, they can make no mistakes. They can do no wrong. Every corner is covered if you're G2 right now in those sites.
Oh yeah. And even look at it from that wall, it seems as though there was a little gap there too, and we don't really care for G2. We play inside that. C9W.
Tell me the solution. The
The
solution is knowing the TPs. Like, you know the TPs, it doesn't work as well.
That, you know what? Not many players, not many teams play against a Yoru. And you can't
It's
really
such a
adapt so far.
wide
You don't have
map,
that many rounds here
so
in
the
Valorant
TPs are
to
working
try to
great.
come
This is
back.
this is how
That said,
this is the normal.
C9
This is the
looking
norm
to
for this
battle
all.
towards this B side as a Cosmic Divide comes out on
You
the
get a
attack.
plant, you're gonna
And
have a
this
wall
time
behind
it
the
seems
plant.
that G2 is also committed to move forward.
Do we have a luck? Okay, we have at least this. This is the first time I've seen C9 actually not get lurked on and actually create pressure behind for these. They don't want to push through this. Break the trip, now know about it. So this actually...
Nightfall available here for
Petra.
And it comes out. Jazakin though
Okay.
still lends the shot. Katsumi
Okay,
as
okay.
well. As we're now slowly closing back.
And as long as this Fade stays alive, they win.
The flank now
Yep,
spotted
just
as
gotta
Bob
stay alive.
And Alexis are just trying to hold it down, but it's gonna be Mimi instead.
Chat.
The tides have turned now for G2. Make that even for C9. Can Giuliano save the round? It's a 1v1.
I didn't hit the
Bob looking to
touch.
get the defuse. It's a halfway.
I
The
didn't
spray
hit the
comes
touch, I
out.
don't think.
We're sticking it. Bob does not care. Bob will get the defuse, and C9 will salvage the
Okay,
round.
never in doubt.
But patience coming through for Alexis. The fact that she didn't go
What
too
a
fast
sick
there allowed Bob to
half
stick it
from
in that
G2.
2v1.
Like honestly,
Finally,
what a sick
Cloud9
half.
are able to convert.
There
But I gotta
is,
say, Vans,
you
those
know
are
how
worrying
sometimes
signs.
I'll do
And towards
YouTube
the end
breakdowns
of
of
this
rounds.
round,
I think,
busting out a double
no joke,
offer
there's
on
probably
the
about
back of Neon.
7
That means you're
in
running
this
out of
half that are
answers,
worthy of
and
it.
that's got me worried here.
That was
I
insane.
want to know, Christine, what will be the answer
Vector,
now to
thank
the
you
second
so
half
much.
against
2 months in the
C9
Slug
on
Club.
attack?
Appreciate
I
it.
mean, you just let Yoru have a lot more fun, right? It seems
The
like
moment
that's
I
been
said
the
something
game
there was
plan
doubt.
for G2, and it's working.
Yeah,
Well,
when I saw the
that's
3
not
kills
digest
instantly
on
get
this
replied when I
Yoru
said
from
it,
Giuliano, so let's see what they
I was a
have to
little
say.
bit worried.
What a half there for G2 Gozen. I mean,
My
with
YouTube is
Yoru
slowly
not
becoming a
losing,
Yoru
there's some
showcase.
downs
Yeah,
here and there,
people are
but
making it look
I
good.
heard during that game when we were watching it, and you've been converted. You're a believer now.
I am. Look, at the start I was like, okay, no like Bleach, no like heavy setup for the Yoru. I don't love that.
Chat, that was a masterclass. I'm not saying that this is done. And I'm not saying it will look anywhere near as good on the defense in terms of the Yoru. But this was a masterclass. Like, this was sick.
C9 ready for at all. And I wanted to look at one round. They do this ultimate fake out onto C9. They do this huge attempt with Giuliano ulting into this A site. But there's a TP ready to go on the opposite side. Here's that quick little teleport that we saw early on. But you can see,
The set rounds
they
for the
just
orcs were just
absolutely powered
great.
through on towards that A site and had a lot of clever usage throughout the game.
Yeah, I think this is a slightly different round, but it's fine. We've seen like a lot of really, really cool things Giuliano has been up to. What have you made of the Yoru?
Yeah, I mean, she's definitely been the playmaker. She's not getting as many frags as like Petra, for example, but she's definitely making the plays and completely keeping C9 on their feet. I mean, they just look so comfortable with this comp. They look so comfortable on Pearl in general, so I think it's just working out.
Well, let's talk about C9Y's comp, because if we look at this, what do they need to do, Athena, to get back into the game?
Yeah, I mean, I touched up on this a little bit earlier during Agent Select, but they actually don't have any flashes. So that kind of means that Neon has to be fast-paced, take those aggressive takes, and once they do execute on a site, they actually have to push and take as much site control as possible to deny the retakes. Once they set up those crossfires on site, it will be a little harder for G2 to retake, but again, they don't have flashes, so they have to do that by pure firepower. Brute force, the whole thing.
So like backside control, B site, very important. Maybe two players in secret as well. If they can maintain those positions, those are generally how you can really hold down onto that A site. You can't just smoke and give up. You got to play forward.
Well, G2 goes, and they're on the precipice of making history here. C9Y
Upper bracket day 1. Yeah, so if you win this, whoever wins this has top 3 secured. What do you think? Upper, then you have lower final, then you have upper final. Yeah, Whoever
Thank
wins
you.
this
And
has
by the
top
way,
3
big
skilled.
shout out to Myrna. She's doing a great job on that
Yeah.
analyst desk.
Absolutely, such solid points coming through, and we gotta hop onto it a little bit more, right? The fact that C9 don't have any flashes in this composition.
Okay, let's
And
see how this
the
looks
fact
on
that they've been
defense.
shying away
3-9,
from
C9 have to
really
get a
heavily
pistol.
swarming into the site. So we need to see
Prowler going out. This is a
aggression
bait.
coming out here
This
from
is a bait
C9
for the
on
Yoru.
attack.
Yoru
You want
can
aggression,
TP
you
out.
got aggression.
It's
This
over
is
here.
quick right now from Cloud9
Oh,
White.
no!
But we are clear in the
It was a
corner,
good
but at
attempt.
least
I
the
like,
team comes
dude.
out. Now
They
does
got some
get
good
the
stuff.
long range
This is
kill
unlucky
onto
that this
Mary,
didn't
though.
go.
That's
This was
the
a nice
chamber
try.
knife, and now the wall comes up.
Double
For the
bait
rest
of
of
2
C9
players
to
that can
push
TP
forward.
out.
Wall
The
then to
chamber
come out. It's
loosely
gonna be
uses
a
the
fight for
TP,
wall.
and then it baits in the Yoru, and then the Yoru obviously can get a kill and TP out. Doesn't get the kill,
And this
and
position
the
was such a
chamber
power
goes down. But
position from
again,
G2
nice
in
try
their
from
post.
G2.
This time,
Good shutdown from
Cloud9,
C9's had pure
a little bit
numbers.
of breathing room here, but Giuliano wants to have fun.
One flash available. Beautiful Han that spots 2
Wall
players
in
inside
again.
this B site. Even a Prowler towards the back. And Konsumi's just trying to dance around this wall. It's broken
have a
left and
wall.
right. Now the wall comes up on defense. Juliana fights towards the back halls.
Ooh.
Mimi and Glance just go to work. Somehow this is looking for G2 for a clean defuse. At least now Bob is going to be the last player standing. A 2 versus 1. But there's
It's
that
the wall's
wall.
up.
Hello.
Dude, they
Barricade.
wall
Oh,
retake.
just
Oh my god.
barricading, and the timing
Mimi
with
saves
which
onto the
Mimi
wall.
placed that down, it
Yeah.
created a whole
Insta
nother map
plant.
almost in
Dude,
that
they
site. A lot of different
they
new
plant.
angles, and both
It's interesting
Sages
that they
just farming
decided to
and
do this wall, but
using
then
that
plant
wall
in the corner.
completely to their
That gave a
advantage to find those
perfect
picks.
wall for
That's a
Mimi to do
beautiful
to
retake coming out
defuse
here
this.
for G2. A stark difference from the struggles of Cloud9's retakes, and now you're seeing decisive aggression coming out here for G2.
Yeah, it felt at least at the beginning it felt like Bob didn't know that the segment of the wall was still up for sure.
For C9, even a tough half.
Yeah, it was like
I'm gonna
3v5,
have to
right?
reiterate this once again,
3v5 and
Christine.
a pistol that
Series
they
so
had to
far, C9
they have to buy.
went
This is pretty much it.
pistol. So with
They have
this,
to buy. They got
gonna
the
be
plant
a
down so they can
forced
buy. It's a much
but
better map
losing
than
this
Breeze to
round
do
would
this
be
kind of buy.
detrimental to the series. G2 are looking so comfortable
They
and
create
good.
pressure over towards here.
on
Where's
this
the
type of
Yoru
role.
TP?
Definitely so
Yoru
tough.
TP is
We've got a
actually like
force buy coming
in
through
the
here for
corner, but it's
Cloud9
fine.
as well.
It's
They
safe.
don't want to allow G2 to get to 11.
There's no way Yoru's gonna
G2
walk through
looking
this.
proactive.
Yoru's gonna die.
This Astra smoke pickup
Yoru
is
gets the kill.
huge!
My God.
I can't believe Yoru got that kill. How's Giuliano
What
got
can you
that
say?
kill?
G2 just looks so clean into all of these plays on this very map. Just kills after kills, working as a team, getting all of these frags, and now putting Bob in a tight situation. Another clutch that she's going to have to try to do. Spike is down. Nice flick onto the first. Mimi was looking for the timing, but on the top
27
now puts
HP,
Bob
that
down
might be
to
enough.
24 HP. We could forfeit the spike, but Bob still needs a lot of information, and she can't do it. She's not playing any type of agent that could get that information, so instead, it's going to be a smoke to
No, there's a lower bracket, so whoever loses this goes to a lower bracket. It's so
Should allow
fine.
her to play around a little bit. Such
It's,
intelligent
it's
plays
double
coming
limb.
out for G2 though. You can see that Mimi just went back over and met up with Mary, making sure that
So
they're
winner
gonna
of this goes to
continue with
upper
the peak, if
bracket
anything,
final.
onto Bob. Oh,
Top
this
three.
is gonna be
Oh,
tough.
No
The
way, the
timing!
timing of that is
just
insane.
unfortunate. Mimi also had utility in her hand for the self-heal. There's a potential there, but it's going to be the time that comes.
Okay,
in
chat,
favor
they
of
have to
G2,
eco.
and
We are
that's a
gonna
huge
see.
round to win. And now it's just
Are they
gonna be
buying?
C9
They're buying.
having to fight back and claw back every single round just to try to make it at least somewhat competitive.
Yeah, exactly. And this is almost, I mean, this is G2 saying anything you can do, we can do better, right? Because we talked about the fact that Cloud9 were making those proactive moves in mid, trying to sniff out wherever that hit was going. This time G2 do it, but they make it look so much better. I mean,
Okay,
just the
they buy
ping-pong
again.
off of each
Holy
other,
hell.
It's flawless right now for G2.
Now you see the flash coming out with the decoy. Jazzkins even shot early, so they know there's presence from Cloud9 towards the top of B. Meanwhile, for the rest of C9, we're adding more pressure towards the B halls. Add that B link. Yes, we're able to get Petra back. Now as we fight forward towards this B main,
That's
it's
a
Bob
nice
with
pick.
headshot from the Guardian.
Huge pickup. Mary tries to equalize things, but just takes a bunch of damage. She's gonna have to
Everyone's
reposition
out of
away from her
position
teammates.
fully. The
Two
fact
of
that
her
they've sped up
teammates
here is
are
really
actually
good.
on the flank, so she's gotta survive. She's gotta buy time.
We got a wall still? We have a wall to plant as well. Mary has to somehow kill
There
one.
She is in the back. The wall comes up.
Okay.
And that's the other thing too. No
Always saying
breach,
more.
not only the fall line, no flashes to help
Nice
prepare
shot.
towards the back, but at least Alexis stops the bleeding and stops the pressure that Mary had in the back of that site.
Dude,
Glance,
double
gotta
flank.
Speed up the pace, so the sound cues are there for Cloud9. They've heard everything, but Mimi.
Holy hell. Oh no,
What a
wall for.
transfer! That's a
Oh
Spectre,
no, there's
man.
another
Yeah.
wall.
Using it like a rifle, and now
She has a wall.
only 1 kill away from
Oh my
getting
god, she just
open.
connected
Instead,
the
it's
walls.
just gonna be another wall to try to cross over.
It's the longest
This
wall.
should have. Again,
Oh my god.
Oh
as she's
my.
looking for the last kill. It's gonna be Mel.
Oh
and
my
she gets it!
god.
Quad kill for the defuse.
That's
The Rumble
crazy.
And it looked to be C9 all over that round, but it's instead massive
Oh
series
my
point
god.
for G2.
Dude, the first 2 kills were so nice as well. Upgrade to the longest wall we've ever seen that connected all of this.
Lana from that 3
That's
ping
mad.
coming out, and she's just so good for it. That
Damn.
was around that Cloud9. It looked like they had everything they needed, right? We talked about the fact that it was only Mary on the site. All of her other teammates were so far away. But again, maybe a little
That's a
bit
mad
indecisive.
clutch.
Maybe Mary's pick really put a spanner in the works, but the post-plant positioning's just not
Well,
paying off for Cloud9 in any
9
way or
chances
form.
for G2.
Multiple post-plants now where G2 are just having their way with Cloud9. Whatever they want to do.
Was it
whichever
a-
way they
it was
wanna
a
make this
1v4, yeah.
retake happen, they're good for it.
And now it's like we mentioned before, they're always playing from so far behind for C9. Another timeout to come in, but you can definitely see now from, you know, the expressions that it's not the same attitude as we had before. We're going from cracking our knuckles here from Alexis to just trying to put our hands together to try to figure out if anybody from the Valorant gods could save them on the
Chat, that clutch was
domination
so good.
from G2 so far.
Yeah, exactly. Oh boy, this is quite interesting. I wish I could be a fly on the wall during this timeout for Cloud9 White and see exactly what these communications are coming through. You know, one great thing about this squad is the fact that they're all great friends, right? They've got
Yes.
that team camaraderie. I doubt that there's any sort of
I'll check it
saltiness
after,
going
believe
on in
it.
this timeout. These ladies, they fully believe that this
Okay,
comeback
9
can absolutely happen, even though you're down
9
4 to
chances to
12.
close
Agreed.
it
This
out.
is not one of those moments where a timeout
What's
is
to
try
buy,
to
like, light
cheer
armor,
us
but
up
it's
or
pretty
whatnot.
good.
You don't have time for that. It's to try to figure out how the hell
Res.
can we open up any of these sites or at least play a good post plan for a C9 White. And it's going to be another attempt towards B. One of those moments where, okay, maybe micro adjustments can help us win this post plan. So we'll
Dude,
try
they've
it
locked
out.
them in the choke point.
Juliana's walking back up on the top of B at the control. A haunt, he gets shot.
I-
Actually, she misses it, but at least she has that TP all the way back towards A.
Shot just a split second too early, but look at this, bait and switch. Even though Giuliano TP'd away, Mary is in prime position, off angle, misses a
They're
couple
making
of shots.
good.
and she
Dude, it
gets
actually
forced to
looks
TP
good on the
back away, and
defense. They
Cloud9
fight really heavy here and they
decently
just
happy
both
with
use
this.
their
This is the
TPs
control
out.
that they came in for.
There's so many like
Extra wall will
little
go down.
areas that the Yoru has
Cloud9, they're
time to
committed.
do.
They're pretty committed here. Although Bob
the
is on the
TP.
opposite side, she's just watching the flank.
Dude, nice.
Sorry,
Yeah,
she's
the
so flash
Yoru
right
flash,
now, but
the
it was a
Yoru,
nice
they have
swing out towards
lineups
the
for
wall
Yoru flash
Mary
as
to be
well
able to get
through
that
walls
kill.
and stuff. It is so
Now she
good.
picks up the spike. They're still looking for this plant, but Giuliano's still behind here. A haunt to come out, but it's a trade-off.
Mimi has res,
spike, though.
and
It just got
these
dropped.
bodies are
Bob,
kind
she
of.
wanted to make that flank happen,
It's
but
doable.
the timing
Are they
wasn't
gonna
on her
swing with
side.
it?
She decides to come regroup
There's
with
no
her
plan.
team.
They should
3
probably wait a
versus
little
3.
bit.
Spike is down.
Dude, this
and
is so hard. I
G2,
think this is done.
they're in prime position. Mimi waiting to react and peek off her teammates' contact here. Beautiful smoke though.
That res to allow that to come up, and Petra
Oh,
here
boy.
is
No
nice.
way!
South of
They
the
smoked it off
There's
and they
only
couldn't
10
get the kill
seconds
as well.
left. Into that
Pings
mental
didn't
drift
go
on
in
top
for the
of
first
to get
original
all that
kill.
information.
It's all
Alexis
falling
at least
apart.
gets the kill onto Glad,
That's it,
but the
it's done.
push out, there's no
That
time.
that was
Mimi-
insane to
Mimi
watch.
comes out to get the last 2 kills, and
That was so
G2
good to
wins
watch.
the series.
And what a beautiful way to close it out in style as well.
That was
I mean,
that was
the
so
fact that
impressive.
it was
Chat, we didn't see a
Bob's
close game
smoke
today,
to help
but that was
Mimi
really
get that
entertaining.
res off as well. I mean, that's beautiful.